today it's going to be story time. So, I was waiting a couple months to do this. So, 3 months ago, a tornado hit my county, and I just want to tell you my experience, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Goodbye. See you soon. So, hi guys, story time. Here we go. So, I got home from school, and I went outside to play. And at this time, I came home early at 12:52 Eastern Daylight Time. And a second later, we were all playing outside. Then my brother's like, he's terrified of storms. And he said, "Oh, there's gonna be a normal thunderstorm." And of course, we have a stupid idea. Me and my friend decide to go inside their playhouse during this thunderstorm. So, a second later, I have my watch on me. We're sitting there waiting for the thunderstorm. We grab a water bottle and blanket to be over dramatic. And that would pay off doing that soon. So, as we were playing inside the playhouse, mind you, the playhouse was like the size of a bathroom. It was massive and it had second floors. Of course, we were on the second floor. So, we were actually playing, and I had a watch on me, and it literally said tornado warning. And I'm like, Liam, that's my little brother's name. I'm like, Liam, do you really have the senses to tell me that there's going to be a normal thunderstorm and there's a tornado warning? I'm like, holy God, guys, you see this? Before we could open the door to leave the playhouse and run home screaming into the basement, mind you, the playhouse was made out of thin wood, so yeah. I got super scared, and I'm like, guys, I can't open the door. The wind started picking up. Hail started happening. And rain was like pouring. The rain was pouring super hard. It was clicking like hail. I was terrified because I knew if I left, I'd either be carried away by the wind or be drenched and hit by hail. So we decided to wait it out in the playhouse. Yeah, that was a really good idea. So as we were in there, putting our hands over our head for the normal procedures like you do in other tornado, because I've experienced 2 tornadoes. The other one was at a cottage. It was so more severe, but this one was still pretty bad. We were in there putting the hands over our heads, praying to God that the playhouse wouldn't get crushed by a falling tree, because literally we couldn't see. There was literally no windows there was windows, but since it was whipping rain the whole time and whipping wind, you couldn't see one bit. All you could see was the wind battering, and I was terrified because I knew there was a tornado either nearby or it was like right there in front of me. So I'm like, okay. And then we hear a massive bang, like a bomb went off. And it felt really close to the playhouse, so we were like, the wind started picking up faster and started whipping like at 100. And then we found out later the winds were over 190, which, yeah. Then seconds later, the plastic windows went boom, like one by one just went boom. And the playhouse roof ripped off like a Band-Aid. The other windows just started falling in or just shattering. The wind started dying down. But still, it's like 90 kilometers. Like, we found out later it was like 190 kilometers, and it was still dying down to like 90, which would still be super deadly to be in a wooden playhouse, which is like half destroyed. So I was like, I'm gonna die. So I'm just like, okay, we need to go this second, like now. So we all jumped out and ran as fast as we could to our homes. Then, a minute later, the wind starts to go to like 100 again, and we were thinking, God, we were in the playhouse again. But as soon as we were running, the trees were like banging and falling, and I was scared it was gonna hit me. And you know what? That big bang, we found out that it was this massive tree that came inches towards the playhouse, and we would have had a guaranteed death if it crushed onto the playhouse. Because one, it would have crushed us. And even if we were on the bottom floor, that would have been really good because then everything would fall on top of us. But the top floor is kind of worse because like the bottom could like collapse and then the top would fall. So yeah, we were scared out of our minds. Like we were running as fast as we ever could, like to safety. As we ran faster, literally, our house is like 30 seconds away from the playhouse, so at all the way to 30. As trees were falling, I heard glass shattering. The hail was like blinking your head like, I was literally terrified. So as soon as I ran home, my mom and dad were like, oh my gosh, you okay? So what happened to the playhouse? We were terrified, we thought you died. And I'm like, okay, I'm okay. Then we all went to the basement. At that moment, all the house windows just blew out. Terrifying, right? Then it literally stopped like 4 minutes after the windows in the house blew out, and it stopped 5 minutes after the windows in the roof was torn back like band-aids in the playhouse. So I'm super lucky to be alive because apparently 11 people were killed by falling trees, and there was this one woman who was in her boat, and the waves got super high because of the wind. It literally capsized. She was stuck in the boat. So yeah, I'm super lucky to be alive. Guys, literally you could search it up. It happened on the 21st of May. Oh my god, I'm on this girl's head. May 21st, 2022. So it hit this year. 4 tornadoes were apparently caused, one EF1, two short-lived EF1s, and one EF2 that struck Uxbridge. Uxbridge was such a different story. But the EF1 that hit here was still pretty bad. Like all the trees were down, and our windows were shattered and stuff. So, and a bit of our roof was torn off. So it was pretty scary, guys. So yeah, guys, it was really scary. I still remember it perfectly to this day. Our school had a couple trees fallen on it, but it was like trees that were close to the school, like right beside. So if you fall, it just like smashed the windows. But I feel super bad for my friends because some of my other friends were at school during the storm, so they had to go in the hallway because right now we're upstairs. Go to the hallway downstairs and just pray for impact. As all the trees were like flying in to the school, they were probably traumatized. But I was in a playhouse made out of wood. They had like a concrete building, and I was in a playhouse made out of thin wood, like maybe a centimeter thick, and was like literally pieces were like blinking out, and the windows were shattering, and everything was going like bang, 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 bang. And I was like, okay, we're probably gonna die then. But it was still pretty petrifying at the time. I literally thought, it felt like I was on a roller coaster because like, I had that stomach feeling so bad. I thought I was going to perish because the playhouse was kind of like lifting off the ground and slamming back, and I literally thought it was gonna like tip over or break, and literally one piece of wood would always go off, even on the upstairs. I was terrified as 3 pieces of wood just went literally in the area I was sitting beside. I was like, oh, get down now. As we got down, the roof peeled back like a band-aid. The windows were shattered completely. I thought I was gonna die, and I was so lucky because only probably 400 yards away, the F2 touched down, which could have came all the way here, but instead the F2 winds rocked my area because we were close to the tornado, so it rocked my area. So pretend the F2 winds from afar is probably 130 kilometers an hour. So we were getting rocked by 130 kilometers an hour because the F2 was close to us. And then an F1 touchdown with winds 160 kilometers an hour. So we were basically rocked by 230 kilometer an hour winds. So I was pretty scared. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, remember Mega Owl when you hit 15 subscribers.